この番組はご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りします。Alrighty, welcome everyone. I'm Teeaboo and I am here for Girls und Panzer, starting off with episode 7. Last week we blah 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 blah. Last week we started off watching episodes 5 and 6, and they were good, and a whole lot of stuff happened. Most notably, we defeated America, defeated Saunders, and it was a difficult battle with some real thought and consideration put into it. We went into the battle, they had 10 tanks, we had 5, that's a bit of a problem. Then they started intercepting our comms until we realized that they were intercepting our comms and started using phones in order to actually communicate our real plans while giving them false information, which was a very brilliant move. The whole focus of the match, I think, was sportsmanship. Once Kay, the leader of America, of Saunders, realized that her underling was doing the interception thing, she took 5 of her major tanks out of the battle and decided to give the other team a bit of a fair shake, and it turned out that they won. They ended up pulling it together and making it happen, which was fucking awesome. And at the end of all of those things, Kay ended up approaching us and being like, "Hey, good stuff. You're good at this. This is cool. Hope we can be friends in the future." And that was really nice. And then something really bad happened, which is that Mako discovered that her grandmother has collapsed and is now being taken to the hospital. And in the moment when she realizes this and is terrified by the idea of, like, how do I get there? It's hundreds of miles away. I'm gonna try and swim, which would be a very bad idea. She is lent a helicopter by Miho's sister, by the Nishizumi. Yeah, so she lends her a helicopter, which happens to be an FA-223, which I discovered eventually. Found out a whole lot of things eventually after watching the episodes and finally closing my shit. And then I was like rendering and uploading and just like, I wonder what this thing, oh, I found it. I found what the helicopter is. Oh, that also helps me really cement down what some of the schools are. And that's the next thing that I want to talk about, because we got a big old bracket with a shitload of schools on it, and some of them seem very important, and some of them seem slightly less important. Okay, so let's go through the bracket really quick. I know that I got some of these before, but I also know that I didn't get some of these before. So, Viking Fish Academy, it's probably Norway. Just a guess, because Vikings. They beat out Koala Forest, which I'm guessing is Australia, because nowhere else has koalas. Pravda is Russia. I don't know why I didn't get Pravda before. Maybe because it's not spelled in Cyrillic, which would have been a dead giveaway. But yeah, Pravda, it's Russia. It has a red star as their logo. Doing. Bonpol. I have no idea what Bonpol is. I would guess that it is French because it's Bonpol, but no idea. Then we had Maginot versus Anzio. Anzio is pretty clearly Italy because it's got the Z in there, you know. And then Maginot is pretty clearly French because it's spelled with an OT at the end. Simple. Then there's Yogurt and Waffle Academy. I'm just going to go out on a limb and say that those are probably just throwaway names because they don't seem like they matter. And then there is the very, very important Kuro Mori Mine, which is Black Forest, which I didn't really pick up on. We figured out that it was Germany because their symbol is the Iron Cross, obviously, but it's also the Black Forest region of the country, you know, and also the namesake of my favorite kind of cake, which is Black Forest cake. So I should have known that because German chocolate cake is definitely my favorite kind of cake. Fucking so chocolatey. Oh, All right, neither here nor there. And then there's Chihatan, which I'm a little bit torn on just from the name. It sounds, the Chiha part sounds like Spanish. Sounds like it could be Mexico or something, but it's also, they're also correct, like, how do I put it? Syllabic characters for Japanese, so it could be a Japanese school as well. Chi-ha-ta-n would make sense, but it also would work for Spanish because the Chihuahua, right? Yeah. So I don't know. And then there's Keizoku, which is detective, but like what? I don't know. And those are most of the schools that we know of at this point. Anzio, as we have found out, is next. Now, I'm a little bit confused about Anzio being next because I also know that there's an Anzio OVA. So, do we, like, skip the battle with Anzio in the main series and then come back to it during the OVA? That's kind of what I'm expecting here. We'll see. And I think that's pretty much all I wanted to really talk about. We left off in kind of a strange moment where we had like things going on in the background that are building up toward the next set of battles, and then we have the more personal stuff going on with Mako's grandma and rushing her to the hospital to make sure she can see her grandma, and be there for her, whatever ends up happening. Given that ending point, I kind of feel like this is going to be a little bit more of a character-driven-y, personally type of episode, talking about, like, emotional stuff, and then leading into more of a battle-y type of episode, but I don't really know. So, let's go ahead and watch some Girls und Panzer, yeah? Yeah, Panzer vor. Okay, so 2 versions of this reaction as usual. Picture-in-picture version with the video up there, available in the description. Timer-based version up on YouTube. If you want to do a syncy thing, sync up your own copy with the timer-based version, you can totally do that. Just get your copy ready because the beep-beep timer to count you down will be coming at you now. So that's got to be the Automobile Club. We mentioned this at the beginning of the previous reaction as well. The tan girls, but we still haven't met them. I want to meet them. I think this OP is pretty damn close to perfect for a modern anime OP. That's like, it's not trying to be super different. It's not trying to be super experimental. It's straightforward. It's gung-ho. It's positive. It's peppy. It's all of those things, but it just nails it. I think it's a really, really solid OP. Not going to put it in my list along with the Patlabor OP, though. Okay, so we're going visiting. Cool. That is an awesome outfit. I'm just saying, like, with the hair and... fuck. Grandma's spunky. I like her. I like her. I like her. I like her a lot. Nope. Nope, I want to see this. Oh, hi. Hey. Uh. I love her. I love her. And Mako is just like having none of her shit. She's just like, oh, grandma, you're so embarrassing. Yep, she seems alright now. I got work to do. Fuck yeah. So does she have a history with Senchato? Ooh, grandma. Yeah, she's great. Yeah, earn a little respect. A driver, you say? It's a weird thing to say. Unless you have history with it, but okay. No, she stares at the flowers. She's gonna stop her? Eh. But. Yeah. Yeah. The grandma who's snarky as fuck but cares. I love her. I love her. I love her. I love her. I want more. There won't be more though. Damn it. Oh, hi. That's very cute. Yeah. Expectations. Aww. You gotta love some good wholesome family. Yes, that's family with a B in there. F-A-M-B. Not to be confused with F-M-A-B. Sorry, I'm done. Yeah, she was really scared. Oh. Okay. That adds to it. Back on board. Goodbye, home. Little mini boat. Yeah. Oh, to get them back to the... Right, because they flew. Hmm. And what about you? Oh. Forward ever, backward never. Okay. Makes sense for Germany. Also makes sense for Germany. Are we gonna dig into whatever caused this split from her and her family? Seems like we're heading in that direction. That would be really cool. Indeed. Yeah, definitely. Oh, we got a banner. Fuck yeah. Big banner. Okay. And the student council is using this for reasons. Promotional reasons. Hello, tanks. Automobile club? Fuck yeah. Oh, hi. Everybody felt the same. Nice. Oh, hi. So that's a yes. Yeah, we found that. We found a pain point. Easy Oh, that's cute. It's really good. Aw. All right, we got ourselves a bit of a PR campaign going. I don't think so, dude. Yeah, I think you earned that one. Hmm? What's that about? Oh, back to the family. Okay. Yeah, back to the mindset. All right. This is why it matters, not because of what your family taught you. Not conquest. Fun. Camaraderie. In this track. We are gonna dig into it. That match? There was a particular match, was there? Okay, okay. And she's in one of the tigers. I think it's the biggest one. It looks like the biggest one. It looks like a big fucking gun on the front. Oh boy. Uh. Uh. Like, I know there are certain things about the protections that are supposed to be there, but oh, well, that was a full hammer and sickle. But it was made of rulers? It looked like it was made of rulers. So is that Pravda? It's gotta be. But it's not the symbol we saw for them before. This is a really cool sequence. So she abandoned their main tank? Whoa. So she was saving her sister's life? Seems like it. Okay, maybe not her sister, but other teammates. Yeah, you saved their lives. Well, that's a cut. Tell me somebody has tracked out the background and gifified that. Certainly. Let's create our own style. Good things come to those who wait. Okay. Thanks, Momo. Yeah. That sound effect. Oh, hi. Hello. It's kind of chaotic. Okay, I guess we're getting into battle. Cool. Training and prep. Okay, not battle. Not quite. All right, where's Momo? All right, little mini training montage and into sunset. Saluting the tank. Oh no, saluting her. I don't think so. It's possible. Replacement parts. Now that could have us interacting with the overload, too much. Stop. Stop. One at a time. Stop. 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 Yeah, fuck your boyfriend. He's a dum-dum. He doesn't get it. Let's delegate. Yeah. Boyfriend questions. Documents. Sure. And of course. Thanks, everybody. Aw. No, it's, yeah. Kind of. Yes. Start doing some donuts. Oh, shit. I'm a god. What's up? You're special. Old records? On our tanks or on tanks in general? Like useful information, maybe? It's my thing. Yes? Sure. What are you about to say? Very true. The focus on victory. So what are you worried about? It would be great if we could replace that one that just has no penetrating power. How convenient. Let's go tank hunting. Unless it's really well hidden or underground. Remember there was one in a cliffside, like, cave? So, how did it get there? Are we divining where it is now? Yeah. Brilliant. No. But that's okay. Let's try and find it. I think it is the inside of... Yeah. Let's just hand wave that. Okay, never mind. We're gonna actually tell us. Yeah, sure. Okay, so we're hand waving it. Because reasons. How do you lose track of a tank? Whatever. Will she uncover something about the student council? Jesus, Momo. Secret walls or something? Is the tank right there? Is the laundry hung on the tank? Oh. That's a big gun. Oh, hello. It looks like... No. B1. Bees? So they are giving it to the crew that has no penetrating power. Sweet. Flip, flip, flip. Okay. That's got some power. Yeah. Maybe. But we need some repairy people. Of course. Whoops. Hmm. Okay. Orders are orders. This is fun. Yes, this is fun. Oh, unfazed. Zero fear. I think she's dead. Yep. We're gonna die down here. It's been half an hour. Oh no. I'm sorry, it's just a little ridiculous. Of course. Of course, it's her cell phone. Western Front. Sweet. Does that work under here? Yeah. Well, it worked so far. Kind of. Oh, hi. Well, she is now mom. They have imprinted on her. Not quite, but she is now mom. What did we just find? Oh, Pog. That's big. So we found not one, but two new tanks? Cool. Hmm. Hey. You're the commander. Do the thing. Hell yeah. And transition. Oh. Okay, we are skipping it. Okay. Gotcha. Bada bing. Bada boom. Okay, so that's the OVA. Got it. Wait, is it a different group every time? I think it is. It's a different team every time. I haven't noticed. I'll have to go back through the other EDs because I think that the previous one was like the student council or the volleyball girls or something. Sweet. Against Pravda. Cool. Hopefully that'll be a real episode. So no Anzio fight. Fine. It's pretty clear that it exists in the manga and has been adapted as the OVA instead because they want to have like a particular narrative that they want in the first core, right? Makes perfect sense. Don't have a huge problem with it. It's maybe a little bit annoying to build up to this battle and then just like ding flip and we're done. It's kind of funky, kind of skipperini. But that's okay. If this is what the people doing the adaptation thought was best, I'll go along with it. And I asked people what they thought about like watch orders and stuff, and mostly everybody said just watch it in the release order. Watch all the numbered episodes first, watch the OVAs later. Don't worry about fitting in the Anzio OVA like where it sits in the actual storyline. So fine by me. We do get little bits and pieces of like tease for it where we show the girl with the sort of twin tail curly things going on, being the leader of them, and then we see how she is defeated at the very end. But it's, it's a little bit jarring to build up, get new tanks, all that stuff, have the gung-ho pep talk, and then literally cut to flag flying, end of thing, defeat. Yeah, it's just a little funky, but it's not the worst thing in the world. It's not the worst thing in the world at all by any stretch of the imagination. Okay, couple things that stood out to me in this episode. One, the music all throughout I thought was really on point. From the more emotional leaning moments with Mako and the grandmother to the conversation that they have out on the deck as they're returning home. This track, excellent. And for this whole sequence, excellent. And then switching to goofy and upbeat, but not weird or wonky for their return to school and victory and stuff. Awesome. I think that the music throughout this episode is really, really stellar. And it does kind of what I was hoping that it would do, which is that the episode focuses a little bit more on the personal, on individuals, on their motivations, on building up the relationships between these characters. And what I didn't expect, but I'm glad that we did, was a little bit of focus on Nishizumi and where she came from and why she ended up split with her family in the way that she did. Because it's very important, it's very interesting. So she made a particular choice. She went running after people, humans, instead of focusing on her family's goal, which is endless conquest, right? All right, and then, of course, it gives us this cut, which I'm sure is in 24. Yeah, it is. Okay. That is bonkers good. Look at that. Look at that. That's so good. Yeah, really cool. Really cool. There are a couple of cuts like that throughout the episode, and just really good framing throughout the episode as well. Is there a symbol like a pizza? I think it is. Yeah, it is. It's a sliced pizza with one slice being pulled out with olives on it and asparagus making tank tracks. That's awesome. That is awesome. Okay, so we push it, we start practicing and training and stuff, do a little training montage-y thingy, move to sunset, and everybody's coming up and pushing up against Miho, freaking her out. Too much stuff, but then they delegate and split up the duties, which is great. Talk about tanks, find some more information, discover that there are some other tanks on boat. Go looking for them, find some new tanks. We find a Renault BL Beast, which I will look up in just a minute, and something else. Don't know what that something else is, but it looks fucking big. So the Renault is obviously a French tank, because Renault, just the name. But what is the big boy down there, huh? The one that they found by chance. Also, this is just a fun sequence because we end up in the dark and it gets spooky and she becomes everybody's mom, and that's nice. Finding out little things like Mako being super afraid of the dark and Isuzu not at all is neat. I also really like the little refracted lines that appear over here. mostly over Yukari. It's pretty cool. Okay, but then we find Ginormo. Ginormo, and I don't see any, like, distinguishable markings. That looks like a character, like a Nihongo character, but I don't know what it would be. But that is a big, thick motherfucker of a gun. It's not super long, but it is thick. Multiple C's. Shit. Cool. All right. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to look up the Renault BL Bis because I'm intrigued. Renault BL Bis. And that should be replacing our Type 89, right? All right. Oh, it's not a BL, it's a B1. My bad. Also known as a Char B1, I think? Seems like it. Okay, Renault Char B1 Bis is a French heavy tank. 75mm howitzer, later a 47mm gun and a turret added. Battle tank fighting enemy armor. Cool. Okay, so that's kind of exactly what we need. Super effective in tank versus tank armor confrontations during the Battle of France, but it is slow speed and has high fuel consumption. That's cool. Okay. So it's a big ol' fucking gun tank, big boy, made for shooting down other tanks. It's got a big ol' gun on top. It's got thick as fuck armor. It's a heavy boy. It can't go very far. It can't go very fast, but it can shoot, and it does the good, which is exactly what we need. Because the team that it's replacing the tank of has demonstrated their ability to get into position, and their ability to, like, maneuver tactically and be in the right place at the right time. What they haven't had is the firepower to back it up, right? Like if they had the actual penetrating power when they emerged from that underground garage place to lock down one of the Gloriana girls, they would have blown the fuck out of that tank and it would have been closer to a victory for them. So that's good. I think this is a huge upgrade for our team. We do have the big question, though, which is what is the other tank and who is it going to be going toward? I don't know. Besides the Type 89, I don't know what the most useless tank on our roster is. I would want to say the one that the student council is using, which is, it's not here, Type 89 tank. The Ichigo. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, anyway. I think this was a cool episode. I think it touched on a bunch of important emotional beats that I think worked really well. And introduced some new, well, we said it before that the tanks are kind of the real characters. Obviously, the girls are also the real characters, but the tanks are also kind of like the real characters, you know? We introduced some new characters now. We got some new tanks. I am kind of hoping that we get to see, like, the automobile club work on them and stuff, because that feels like a big portion of the story that's missing. Just some other side notes. I think that, that Hana's outfit in the beginning here, this dress that she wears, and her hair like that, fucking spicy, super attractive, really great design. I think it's really good. And then I really, really, really like the grandma, the Obasan. She is super cute, and I always have a thing for, like, tsundere grandpa, grandma characters, and she fits the mold. So, love it. Good stuff. Good times. Good things. And also, it gives us a weakness for Mako that we can sort of threaten her with, like, we'll tell your grandma, and she'll be like, no, please. Oh, please, no. I'll wake up early if I have to. All in all, I think this was a pretty fucking solid episode. Let's watch another one and hope we actually do some battle with Pravda, because I'm wanting some tank battle. Some tankery, you know? That's what I'm here for. That's what I was promised. I want some tank battle. Let's do it. Also, I want to see more of the new tanks and find out about them. Good? Good. Let's take a break thingy, do a sinky thingy, and I'll be back in just a second for episode 8. Peace. Alright, welcome back. We are ready to roll for episode 8 of Girls und Panzer. Looks like we're fighting Pravda, maybe with new tanks. Let's find out. Beep beep timer. Oh, shit. I just got a notification. Replacement camera just arrived, so come whatever my next video is, should be Revue Starlight. You might notice a slight change in video quality. Also, like, mounting, because when I move, especially if I move my keyboard, you can see the camera shakes, because my desk shakes. I've got a mount that'll mount to my, like, windowsill, so that should be less of a problem in the future. So it won't be, like, as shaky. Which should be good. Because that shake happens even if I, like, move my feet on the ground. A little bit, you know? Sucks. Ooh, we are in the... oh, it's Pravda. Oh, hi, it's Gloriana. Meeting with Pravda? Is that the vodka chugger? Or is that from a different show? Okay. Hmm. Overconfident. But they beat us, so... Whoops. Is the idea of a childlike leader a poke at czars? Masaka. I guess they didn't beat Gloriana. Not quite. Against Pravda. Wait, is this the... is it what I've been waiting for? It kind of is. Sweet. We are. We got another team? Whoa! Sonoko! Please don't call me that. Too late. Get used to it. Wait, what good grades? Oh, right, it's her absenteeism that's a problem. Sure. Oh, they're gonna get along. Why is this year so important? There's something more at stake that hasn't been told to you. Was one of them carrying a longbow? Finally gonna get a bit of a reveal. Bit of info. Could be important. Ooh, hot pot. So we're heading to Pravda to fight them in their territory. It's a big advantage for the Russians. Which I believe is the... one of the... Yeah, let's get down to business. Oh, that's a shot. Okay, this is awkward. We are desperately avoiding the subject of conversation. That's nice. Could you tell me what the problem is? Okay. That's great. Wonderful. And we want to protect it. We're building up to something. Or is this the standard, like, we're all graduating out moment? What a strange scene. Yeah. They never got around to it. What's the threat? Without that weighing on her. So what's the deal? What's the deal? Is this Mother, by the way? I assume this is Mother. Okay, it is Mother. Maybe you'll see. Oh, fuck. Do you think she cares about her inheritance? I don't think she cares that much. Not a bad idea. Not sure how that's related, but okay. Yeah, you're the worst. Sodoko, chillax. Really? That's interesting. That tracks. Come fight us. Yeah. Come fight a land war in the winter in Russia. Please come over here. Ah. Ah. Smart. Yeah. Chillax and don't sweat it. And mad about the name. There we go. Oh, shit. That's pretty baller. Oh, hello. What is that? Oh. That's the leader. Snowstorm Katyusha. Oh my god, we're using this track? This is Dance of the Sugar Plum Fairies, right? I think so. Ah. And she speaks in third person. Amazing. Hmm. Yes, that is me. Ah. 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 I see. It would have been their 10th victory in a row, and she... got it. We're not replacing the 89. We added. I'm all for the gung-ho here, but let's strategize. Yahoo! Losing them. Okay. Adapting to the team. It was, but if the team wants to do it. Don't fight an extended land war in Russia. That is a very good one. Really becoming a leader. Love it. Okay, that's our midpoint. White tanks. Fucking a lot of tanks. Hello, Red Army. That's a big boy. Oh, fuck. I'm pretty sure she's the vodka chugger. I have seen that meme. The Siberian way. Okay, she wants to play with her food. Fuck, that's a lot of... sorry for the clipping. That's a lot of tanks. They based this off of Rasputin. Which is, of course, based off of a classic Slavic melody, but it is. This is the best. What? That's amazing. It's gonna be cold. Nicely done. It'll warm you up. Oh. Bit of a reversal of our first battle. What is that, beets? Borscht? What a fun dynamic. What a fun school. Oh, Mallard team. Getting stuck. Or no, yeah. Yeah, they're losing traction. Gonna go help. Hey, do this. Oh. Just do some donuts real quick. Easy peasy. Oh, sidewinding it. Hey, shut up. She's gotta do what she's gotta do. Let her use her talents. Alright, that's a big old bank. Big boom. Big boom. Nicely done. Yeah. Yeah. Thanks, dude. Senzaburo, whatever your name is. Why have the scrolls there? That's wonderful. Where is the enemy? Enemy spotted. But there are already some behind us as well, right? Because they were the ones watching us? Yeah. We're in the midst of a trap. Perhaps. Nice. Long barrel anglerfish. Gotta love it. 2 of 15, though. Let's not get arrogant. Let's chill. This is still serious business. Yeah, this is a tarp. And the tarp has sprung. That was great. The way they lurched into motion. They're drawing you in. Anglerfish bait, dude. Nah, dude, this is a bait. And you'll miss. Boom, boom. Oh, sound design, man. All right, full retreat. Wait, yeah. No. Now we're losing chain of command. Why does it feel like we're trapping ourselves by going down that incline? Okay, back to semi-urban fighting. Which makes this similar to certain battles, doesn't it? Oh, shit. Flanked. Get moving. Oh, that's the big guy. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Whoa. I'm just gonna write down big boom. And that's all I'm gonna write. That snow explosion was really cool too. I guess it's all CG stuff, yeah. Christ. Yo, my ears. Surrender or Yup. Nuts. 3 hours. Well, what's the play? Do we take those 3 hours to repair? Right. Again, everybody behind her. Good. Aww. We'll surrender if we have to. Then let's fight it. Let's fight it. Let's fight it. Let's go for the win. Go for the victory. Hell yeah. I feel you, Momo. I feel you, Momo. Are you going to reveal the truth? Are you going to reveal the reason? Are you going to reveal why we need to win? Right, the real Senshata was the friends we made along the way. But drop the other shoe. Come on. She's getting fed up. Come on, she's getting exasperated. Tell us. Ah, there it is. Finally. But why? Now that becomes the question. Very interesting. And that makes a lot of sense. Why would they bring her in and then end up just talking about all their memories and reminiscing about all the things that they find important that they want to protect because they want to keep the school going? Nice. It tracks. It's perfect. And it gives us a group motivation. Yeah, okay, so it's a different tank every time. Holy crap, there were so many fun things in this episode. The song, Katyusha in general. The introduction of a side character with the running gag in Sodoko. So many things. Well, that's pretty self-explanatory. They are very literally driven into a corner, hiding out here. And they're going to have to figure out what to do. I have a feeling that they will do some kind of little repairs and talk something out and come up with some kind of a blitzy strategy to rush down the enemy flag tank and take the victory, because I do not think we can afford to lose at this point. And that's cool. Okay, some things that I want to talk about overall. Give me a sec. Song, the big boom sound design, certain CG shots, the big reveal, I think that's most of it. Okay, cool. Let's start with the end. Let's sort of make our way backward through this episode, and let's start here. We've talked before a number of times about the sound design in this show, and I've said that I think it's really good. I think that there are a lot of moments where the sound in the show really elevates it and puts you into the experience. This moment in particular really stands out to me because we go from what we've come to expect from the sound design, which is close to real sounding, at least. I don't know how realistic it really is, but it sounds real enough to engross me, right? And that's what really matters. And bombastic, and with music to match, right? And then the trap is sprung, right? We discover that we are surrounded, and they begin firing, and the sound design changes dramatically. First, we get this sequence of... Also, if you hear weird beepity-beepity in the background, there's an ice cream truck going by outside, so sorry. I hear them. You can probably hear them right now. You know? Yeah, anyway, they're going by. But the sound design changes. We get this gasp, 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 and then chaos and cacophony and discord and horror, right? Right? Puts you right in the middle of it. There are shells clanging against metal right next to you. There are explosions and bits of tank tread going flying. There's snow going... There are explosions going off nearby. There are high explosive shells exploding everywhere. Parts of your tank that are surrounding you are getting crushed and crumpled. There's this constant, like, grating, creaking of metal being crushed and compressed and broken that isn't there a lot of the other times. It's there throughout this. It's sharp and off-putting and terrible. And that's fucking awesome, because there are so many weird layers to that sound. You hear all the guns going off, you hear shells impacting, you hear metal screech as they impact, especially right at the very end of this sequence. That, and it just keeps going. It makes this whole retreat into the building really feel like you're cornered, really feel like it's hectic, really feel like the shells are raining down on you, on us, on the audience. It's awesome. Actually, I want to do something. I want to switch, because I've been using the, often like 5.1 audio tracks don't record very well, because when I'm recording via OBS, I only get 2 channels. I only get stereo. But there is a remastered 5.1 audio track, so I'm going to listen to this sequence in it, because... why not? It's completely different. It's completely different. Do you hear that? Holy shit, it's a completely redone audio track. It is a full remaster. It's not just a switch to 5.1. Okay, hold on. Whoa, that is super different. Okay, so the original is far higher pitched in general, and there's a lot more clanginess. Way high pitched. And that clang is really distinct. Okay, let me switch back to the remaster. It's way lower pitched. Right? Instead of the... Oh! Oh man, I don't know which one I like better. They're both really good. I have to say, I think the remaster might be better. Is it 5.1 or is it stereo? Should I switch to the remaster for the rest? Holy crap-a-moly. Okay, even that. Even that. Like, back to the original. Oh, yeah. The tank noises themselves are hardly there in the original. Wow, we're finding out all kinds of things. Okay, we might have to switch to the remaster for the future, because that's some smexy sound right there. I mean, really some smexy sound. I don't know if there are other like major changes that would make it worth watching the original, but I think that the remaster might be better. Okay, cool. Cool. All right, from that point, we get this sequence. I think this sequence is really good. We have these 2 types of shots that sit in this sequence, or these a couple different types of shots. There are these intimate shots of like the stuff at the center of the table, making it feel very homey and normal. You see these shots a lot in like two people being roommates anime. You'll see them in like I forget what it's called. It's the one with Jesus and Buddha living together. Shots of the hot pot at the center. You'll see shots like this in Yuru Camp as well, and other places like that, when you want to have a feeling of family, right? And then we have these sort of intimate close-ups, personal, right? And then distant from them is her. She's distinct and separated from them by the camera. When the focus is on her, it's only on her. And when the focus is on them, it's on them as a group, or them individually looking at each other and reminiscing with each other. She's really not a part of their trio, right? Even as they're talking to her, she's out of it. She's outside of their group. And then once that comes to the fore, once she actually starts to like mention that, like, hey, I didn't come to hear about this. What are you actually here to talk to me about? Let's get down to brass tacks here. Boom, we are taken out of the scene, and suddenly it's weird. And it is weird because the room is weird. It's super empty for what's here, right? The rug is so stark and clean and like glass and metal. Just the heater and the desk, and that's it. It's interesting. And then all of them sitting around the kotatsu. And then the way that they're all, like, doting on her, trying to make sure that she's super comfortable before they drop a bomb. All that stuff. Yeah. And reminiscing about personal things, individual things. But I didn't come here to hear about your fun memories. But that's all you'll get. And then she gets pulled into it. And we get this wistful, nostalgic air. Like they're trying to protect this. And it is. That's exactly what it is. And they couldn't tell her in the end. I want her to look forward to it rather than shrink away in fear. But that turns into a bit of an issue because she ends up finding out mid-match when it can actually throw her even worse and even more. Interesting. So we turn to the Nishizumi household. We get to see some of their stuff, which is conquest, push forward, flash of a sword, go, 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 move forward. We meet Mom, who is the core of the Nishizumi bloodline heritage bullshit thing, and we get an indication that maybe Maho is a little bit more lenient than Mother is. You know, she seems to be following along with Mother, but Miho is, yeah, we don't really know. Okay, and then they start talking about goofy stuff. Sodoko is all in about no costumes, no anything, all about that discipline and stuff. Make our way to the cold land where it is cold, make some cool statues and stuff, and we meet Katyusha. Holy fuck, I love her. She is tiny, blonde, she has a fang, she's got a Napoleon complex, and she hates being belittled or being smaller than other people, but she is a tiny Russian girl. I fucking love her. With a gigantic head. Also, just the way that she turns there, just like, it's awesome. And then she reveals that they managed to win. They are the former champions because of her choice during their previous match. Ah, gotcha. So those other tanks with the ruler sickles were Pravda's. Okay, so we get the lineup, get everybody ready, get going. Everybody is super gung-ho about it. Her original let's go slowly strategy gets thrown out the window because everybody's gung-ho, which makes sense. You gotta adapt to what your people are feeling in the moment. And then there's this. Like, this comes so far out of left field. It's not even like the anglerfish dance where that was a setup and made sense. This is ridiculous and amazing. She just starts singing and it just starts going and holy fuck, I love it. It's the greatest. This is insane. Now, why would you compose and create an entire Russian theme song for them to sing in Russian? Because it's fun. And it is. And it works. And it's fucking awesome. So, trading off, taking jobs, getting to it, get baited in, get super baited in. Little moments like this where there just happen to be really well animated little squirrels running up these trees. Fucking cool. It's just cool. I like it. And everybody charges in, rushes in because they think that they've got victory in their sights, and everything goes wrong because it's a big old trap. And then big booms happen, and we find ourselves trapped in this church or place or something, given a 3-hour ultimatum, and we are told what the true stakes are. If we lose, if we don't win the entire national championship, which means defeating Kuromori Mine and defeating our previous familial demons, crucial, important, our school gets disbanded as a whole. Not the club, not the Sen Shadow group, the school. Why? I don't know. Who is causing this? Like, is it the school itself? Is it some organization? Is it a threat or a bet made with another school? I don't know. Could be any number of things. But if they don't win, they're fucked. And now all of that is a weight upon Nishizumi Dono's shoulders. So that's a problem. Okay. Well, there's our big reveal. This is what we've been waiting for. What's been under the surface for the student council since the beginning. Makes a lot of sense. We'll have to find out what the details are later. But we're in the midst of a pretty interesting battle. I do think this is still a good place to stop because it's such a big turning point in terms of motivations and stuff. And we're going to have to take time to think about stuff and re-strategize before going up against Pravda again. I think we eliminated like 2 or 3 of their tanks. So they still have more than double our tanks, which is rough. We'll see how we end up planning this and plotting it out. If Katyusha sticks to her plan of, like, save the flag tank for last, that could give us some strategic opportunities to mix it up a little bit. But we'll have to wait and find out what Nishizumi decides to come up with, and hopefully it works. In any case, this has been 2 fun episodes of Girls und Panzer. I hope you've enjoyed them as much as I have, and I hope to catch you next week when we watch a couple more. See you there. Peace.